Hi everyone, I'm Baddie Bee and welcome back to my channel. Let's get into this video.
Yeah. 1, 2, check. Check.
Hi everyone, I'm Baddie Bee. Welcome back to my channel, and today's video is going to be about how to manage your time during the pandemic. So I made a list on my phone, on my other phone, of like things I did during the pandemic and things I would suggest other people do during the pandemic. Because we are in stage 2, like I'm from Canada and I know that we're in stage 2 now. So like these are just some quick tips, tricks, some thoughts that you may want to do or get into during the pandemic. So for starters, the first thing that I would recommend you do is to prioritize your health. Because you have so much time on your hands, people can tend to just be sitting at home, eating chips, eating all kinds of junk foods because you're bored, right? Everyone's bored. When I'm bored, I like to eat. But this is the best time, if you didn't know, to prioritize your health. You can put your health first, because you have so much time at home. You can actually exercise. You can cut your portions down. You can look into other healthy foods to try instead of just grabbing a bag of chips and calling it a day. The next thing I have out is you can print out a calendar or make one by hand or purchase one. So I'll show you guys I want to call it like a planner. Like I got this from Chapters. So it's basically, I'll just show you guys. It comes with like stickers, like the months. Basically, let me show you. Like it comes like this. Like you can plot out your weeks, plot out your days, put little notes or little goals. Like these come in handy because if you train yourself during your free time how to be on a schedule, you will be on a schedule and you will be disciplined. But if you're just at home lazing around, doing whatever you want to do at whatever time, you're really not benefiting yourself. You're not practicing good habits. So I would suggest you purchase one of these, or you can even make one by hand and stick it on your wall, So the next thing I have is set out a positive workspace or chill space. Whether you're in school, whether you're working on a little business that you want to start, or you want to work on yourself, make sure you're in a positive atmosphere and you're in a good workspace. Like, for example, some people like to work on their bed. Some people like to be progressive on their bed. I personally can't sit on my bed and be progressive because I'll fall asleep. So I have to be sitting up somewhere. Like maybe it's at the dining room table. Maybe it's at a desk. I wouldn't suggest a library. Wouldn't suggest going out in public. But have a positive workspace because that's where you can get the most amount of work done. That's where you can get everything done. If you're in a positive workspace where you feel, chilled, relaxed, calm, your mind's at ease. The next thing I have is you need to respect your time. Like I mentioned earlier, because everyone's at home, you can tend to just laze around. If you respect your time, you put yourself on a schedule, like it'll pay off in the end because you'll see yourself do a whole 360. You'll be happier. You'll have more energy if you're just respecting your time. If you're falling asleep at like 2 p.m. during the day and getting up at 10 o'clock and then you're up the whole night, you're not respecting your time. It's not healthy for your body. So the next thing I have is sit down and list out your expenses, make a plan on how to pay bills and build your credit score. Because I'm now 20, I would say the number one thing that got me through the pandemic and like helped me build to where I am today is building on my credit score, listing out my expenses, figuring out how I'm going to pay my bills. It helps you in the long run because if you build your credit score, when you want to buy a house, when you want to get a car, your credit score is there to help you. If you have a bad credit score, you can't get a house, you can't get a car. You can. I'm not saying you can't, but like it's better to put yourself in a position where you can help yourself. Don't put yourself in a position where you're going to be down and having to ask other people for help. So I would definitely suggest you sit down there and list out your bills. Don't use your money because you have it saved and like locked away to go buy some designer, because the designer's not going to put a roof over your head. The designer's not going to feed you. The designer's not going to take care of your family. So I would suggest that you put into your bills, put into your credit score, and build on yourself. The next thing I have is Spend quality time with your family. Family is the most important thing. I will say family is the most important thing, because even if you don't get along with your family, even if you don't talk to your family, it's important, because a lot of people around me have been losing people they love, and you know, you have nothing but time. So you should be giving your love, your energy, all your time towards your family, because at the end of the day, your family is all you have in this world. I will tell you that. You see your professor, your friends, obviously you want to say friends for life, you know, your professor helped you get to where you were, but your family was there from the jump all the way to the end. Okay, when you're at your funeral, your family's going to be there. Your professor won't be there maybe, but your family will be there. So spend time with your family, okay? Love on them. And the next thing I have is try new things. Number one thing that I did was try new things. I started this YouTube channel. I always wanted to start it. Something new to me. I started a diet plan. Something new to me. I lost 10 pounds. Thank God. Try new things. I started watching new series, learning new things. I started reading more books. Just try new things. I can't tell you what things to try, but look out there. Try new things. The next thing I have is work on what you never had the time for before. So what I mean by this is that if there's something that you've been always putting off to the side and pushing it away, like, oh, I'll do this year, oh, I'll do this that time, I'll do it another month, do it now. You have so much time now, do it now. I would suggest you just get a head start on things. Don't wait. Stop telling yourself that you don't have time for it. Make the time for it and do it. Next thing I have is you can organize your room or your house. Like, I would say during all these 6 months in phase 1, I probably reorganize and clean my room every single day, just because that's like a mind stimulating thing. It could be for me, it might not be for you, but it's a mind stimulating thing. When you clean your room, you organize your room somewhere different, make it look nice, your mind is at rest. You're not stressing. You feel more relieved. You feel happier. The next thing I have is save for something. Although I said to build your credit score and pay your bills, save for something that you want, that will put into your future. Save for something that you really wanted. You can treat yourself too, but save for something, you know? Put your mind towards something so that you set a goal, you build on something. The next thing I have is workout. Honestly, this is the best time to be working out, because like I said before, you have nothing but time. I put myself on a workout schedule. I get up at 8 a.m. every morning and I work out, just because you'll feel better. When you work out and you get your body going, you have so much energy that you never knew you had before. If you eat a bag of chips, you will not have energy. If you eat fast food, you will not have energy. No one can tell me that you've eaten McDonald's and after you felt the most energetic you've ever felt in your life. But I'm telling you, work out, drink a smoothie, and you'll feel so energetic. I'm telling you. The next thing I have is basically to just wake up early, okay? This is important to me because if you start your day earlier, you will feel more accomplished by the end of the day. If you're sleeping all day and you start your day at 4 o'clock, the day's done. You don't feel accomplished. So I would say start your days earlier. The next thing I have is to create goals. I create at least 5 goals a week. If I don't accomplish them, I move them into the next week. But create goals so that you feel like, okay, I'm going to get this, and that done this week. You put your mind to something, you're going to do it. So I would just say create goals. And the next thing I have is to read a book. Not everybody likes to read, but if you're someone that's interested in reading, I would suggest you read a book. Go research on some good books. Reading books, it builds on your vocabulary, and in the long run, it puts your mind at ease. I find that I'm less stressed when I read books. And I would say the last thing I have is just like an info for you guys. So basically it's what I found online. It takes anywhere from 18 to 254 days to form a new habit, and it takes 66 days for a new behavior to become automatic. So just by that, like, it's not going to start today. You're not going to do something today and you're going to do it forever. You got to keep up with things. Like, you can't do some of the things I said for 1 week and expect you're going to do it forever. You got to stay on top of yourself. Okay, like build new habits, you know, change your behaviors and work at it. I'm not suggesting that because you're at home, some people are working, but because you're at home during the pandemic, you should push yourself and work harder. Take your time and just chill, relax, like work on yourself. That's the number one thing, the number one advice I'd give to anybody that's watching this is to just work on yourself, because at the end of the day, no one's going to work on you for you. You have to work on yourself to be a better person, to be happier, to have a better future. I'm not going to tell you to stress over a business, start up a business, obviously start up a business, but don't overstress yourself just because you want to get to the highest limits. Take care of you first, okay? So that's the end of this video. I just want to say thank you guys for watching my video. If you like anything I said in this video, please like, comment, and subscribe. Go view my other videos. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Tell a family member to tell a family member. And thank you for watching my video. Baddie Bee out. This thing never works.